Day 15, everyone, halfway through of our series, 30 Days to a Better Backswing. For both Jonathan and I just want to say first that we really appreciate the comments, the positive feedback we've been getting from people, both players and coaches. I've had a lot of messages from players who are saying they've been going through these exercises. They're really starting to see the connection between their backswing and their movement, their range of movement, both stability, the strength and that stability. They're also starting to understand their own golf swing, why they've been struggling with certain aspects of it, why they've been struggling to make some changes, and they're getting a much better awareness and feel of the correct movements. Also messages from coaches saying it's really helped them understand more why their players make certain movements. They both putting it into some of their programs, the warm-up part of their program, they're putting it into maybe assessment, making these movements. You can start to see the players' range of motion and their stability and connecting that to their own swing, and even putting in it, I've heard some coaches saying they're putting it into their junior programs, just making some of these simple exercises to train movement. Without a golf ball, they start to be able to understand how to make a good backswing, how the body should move in a fun way. So thanks to Jonathan from the McGrath Institute, absolutely the leaders in functional movement. We're still on, let's move on to see what he's got to say today. We're still in that category of stability. We're moving into the other hip. We're keeping it dynamic. Let's see what he's got to say.
Again, we're now to more dynamic exercises here, okay? So we're now thinking about this lead hip in the golf swing, all right? And we're thinking about what's required from this whole lead leg and what is needed from a balance and stability standpoint. So we're gonna take advantage of that strategy where we do our lunge, but instead of doing the lunge, we just reach our foot out and lightly touch with our toe, okay? And then we do some where we don't touch at all right? We're gonna go in 3 directions to really fully engage this left leg and this left hip, all right? So first one's gonna be, go ahead and get in golf posture, take those hands on up there into that L position, reach that right foot forward, toe touch, toe touch, toe touch, and then you can go to balance, balance, balance. Now reach that right foot straight across, toe touch, toe touch, toe touch, and then go ahead and go to balance, 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 and then finish where you do that windshield wiper one where you rotate it open, toe touch, and you go balance, balance, all right? Really challenges this inside part of your leg, those lower foot and ankle muscles, and it's really important because, you know, we get a lot of our weight into that trail side, but we start to shift weight into that lead side. So the top of our swing, we get back in there to where we're pretty 50-50, all right, at the top of our swings, and when we make that initial transition. Little load, really load that hip, transition back. So we got to be able to have the strength in this leg, which we just developed in those exercises. So give that one a try. I think you're really going to notice you can have more support and stability when you make that transition now that you've trained this lead leg. So give it a try, and I look forward to hearing how it helps you.
Yeah, some great movements again from Jonathan, and I just want to back up what Jonathan was saying there towards the end of the video, how this is connected to the backswing, but it's also connected to the transition. We're moving the mass of our body to the right, we're moving the mass of the club to the right with speed. We've got to be able to stop, be stable in that trail hip, and then we're moving back. Almost before, in a great transition, we're starting to shift back to the front foot before we've finished the backswing. And we've got to have that strength and stability in the left leg, in the left glute, to be able to move there, stabilize, to then deliver the club to the ball with speed. If we don't have that stability, if we don't have that resource, we won't move there. If we do, we'll probably keep going. We'll probably end up sliding past the ball. So that's one option. People compensate in different ways. Another thing we might see is that when they don't have stability, then they actually don't go there. They hang back on their right foot. So having the stability in the leg, in the glute, we're clever. Our instincts are clever. We know where our resources are. If we've got that resource, we'll use it. If we don't have that resource, we'll move past it. We'll hang back. We'll do something to compensate. So yeah, I want to say, just don't neglect the importance of these stability exercises. Many people do. I did as a younger coach, and I know, you know, a lot of the young guys out there watching these videos, who maybe there's not a weight, there's not a dumbbell in the hand, they're not working on their chest or the six pack. Really move past these type of exercises. But this is functional to a golf swing, and no matter what level of player you are, ask yourself your question. If you're putting time in a gym or in your home to improving your body for golf, is the movements you're making functional to a golf swing? Is it connected to the golf swing? Is lying on the floor doing some crunches connected to a golf swing? In our opinion, in my opinion, and certainly in the Grain Institute, it's not. We need to be making movements which are authentic to the swing. They're putting the joints in the position they're going to be in when you're swinging. They're challenging the body in the same way as when you're going to be swinging, and this is what these exercises are doing. So, great exercise from Jonathan. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.